I should be live, right? I think so. It's so dark. No, that's not how it works, unfortunately. Actually, maybe I could use some brightness. Resolution, camera, color range limited. Hi, Nigel. Yay. Gamma. What's how is it different from brightness? Okay, so white balance. Maybe I'd like to change it a little bit myself. Good enough. So hello there. Yeah. Finally. I forgot how to go live. Now. By the way, Zillich. We're gonna be using Zillich. And I've been using Zillich for like a week now. As opposed to Tmax like we're used to. And I'm still not quite used to all the shortcuts. Oh, of course. You already know this. You already know what we're gonna do today. Now. Yeah, as you can see, I've cleared the whole thing. My last commit is the little file, basically. Well, let's remove something. Oh, remove capitalization, but before that, clear directory structure, delete all files, and that means we're starting over. Now, I also have done a bit of restructuring. Looks a lot for your eyes. Wow. Remember this roadmap. Parent modules, fix lazy evaluation. I was thinking about lazy evaluation there. But yeah, we've got new goals structured, not quite sure about them. LSP should probably go after like runtime features. Let me restructure this a little bit. Actually, you know what? Stream. This probably is the best one. Now, cargo new. There's the sleep, Orco, CGen, or C generation. I don't know, C code gen. I guess I'm just gonna do CGen. Also, I could have used TID for this. Why not? Backends. Frontends. And now cargo toml. Cargo toml, I said. So let's do Orcus then. CGen first. That's gonna be backends. And then we're gonna move this here to front ends. Like Python start something. Cargo build. This builds. And yeah, I do have some code in Orco. Just like an empty module without docs and traits. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Let me open this now. Cargo ads. So I was searching for a C generation library. SMRN. Like every time I open Creative.io, I find something random and just open it to see what it means. Interruptus backend C. Huh? What's this? Polyglot bindings generator. Oh my god, that's so cool. Last quality of life features and languages that have them. Oh my god. That's pretty cool. Yeah, next is C code. And I'm not quite sure how to structure it best. But let's get started with something. Oh, C to Rust syntax converter. Here. Something. I think I have seen this library. So I guess let's use that. Let me quickly check its dependencies. Tamacro. I guess it's Tamago macros or something. Other than Tamago. This is probably like Sin and similar. Proc macro, yeah. Repository license MIT. Oh yeah. Let's I guess use that. And I have added this already to something. Package or backends Orco Cgen. Maybe try file pass. Oh, also. Almost forgot to click this. Or else we could have ran into copyright issues. Now. What main do I want here? So Rust Analyzer. I guess let's start with adding Rust Analyzer crates here, because well, C codegen is easy, but getting Rust code from Rust Analyzer is harder. For Castello Transpiler, hold on, I wanna know what this is. Reimagined version of C infused with personal preferences for both semantics and syntax. Transpiles to C. C with a nicer syntax, that's interesting. Oops. I wanna see what this is, what this looks like. Example CLI. GitHub doesn't recommend it. So we have import RL. Oh, import really was from this. Import FMT. Const alias. Oh my god, that's such a different syntax. Why do you say C but with nicer features? And I'm not really a fan of C syntax anymore. I remember like I used to program a lot of C++ and then I looked at Carbon and was like, and it was like, type annotations, they look awful. No. Now it's no, that's completely different. Defer. Okay, so you just took Zig, basically. In range. Oh my god. Why? Sure, anyway, that's not our current goal right now. Array AP ID. Unfortunately, when I was cleaning directory structure, I removed all Rust Analyzer code, so we have to start over. And I think this one is the latest. AP stands for auto publish, I think. Cargo add package or core array. Or contents or core array. src librs. So I'm gonna create so there's welcome back. I also want to copy this Oracle C gen lib C transpilation backend. Now pub mode array for Rust Analyzer and Rust Analyzer. How do you spell Rust Analyzer? Lowercase r, I guess. Rust Analyzer powered. For Rust front and for no, let's actually get to work. Public use array AP IDE. To be honest, I don't. Code assist. What is that? I don't remember how to use Rust Analyzer's internal stuff. No. It provides a bunch of code assists known as code actions. Oh, yeah, that's not really what I need right now. RAPD, database diagnostics. I just need an ID centric. Great. If I remember correctly, I need analysis. I'm not quite sure. I need array AP HAR. This is like the main crate we're gonna be using probably. Move stuff a little bit. Oh no, HAR definition RPC API. What? Macro expansion type system. It's type system for Rust Analyzer. Currently uses 24 types for completion. How information various assists. Anyway, HAR. Docs. Previously known as descriptors. High level object oriented access to Rust code. Insulates from D with completion, harvest, etc. It's a soft internal boundary. What? So ideally I use this, but in order to actually get HAR, I'm pretty sure I need a database. In order to get database, I need an IDE crate. Modules DB exports from database, dev database, expand database, HAR database, borrow check, layout of ADT, that's not what I need. I need a dev database. It's Summer's bird thingy. There's nothing new. So dev database probably provides, yeah, everything I might need. DB is internal, expand, and source database. I know, source database. What is it implemented for? Nothing. Base DB. So, in order to get PID, in order to get, oh wait, here it is, the database. I'm pretty sure we need analysis. Actually, I'm pretty sure there are examples. Not entirely sure, but I think there are examples. There's HAR crate with nothing in here. ID crate, also nothing in here. Okay, there might not be any examples here. There are benchmarks. Editors task lib. What's lib? Oh, the serum. Monorepo setup. So examples. Wait. Example. OSP server examples. Yeah, no examples. Which means actually I think I have got an example somewhere. Or else I couldn't have started experimenting with it. I might have gotten examples from main file. Cut out part of it. So oh, is this HAR? I need IDE. Analysis host. Analysis. Actually creates Rust analyzer. Maybe APIs. Indexing for AI coding assistant. Trigger parsing, fast and memory indexing, and tools pay for integration. Rust based static code analyzer for languages. Language server. TBD. Whatever this is. To be done. Salsa. Because maybe there's like Rust Analyzer API. Using Rust Analyzer. Yes. Library. Oh. Manual written to in Markdown, etc. So I think there is this diagnostics. Endpoints code map. Create HAR. ABI boundary. If you think about use raster library, HR creates most likely the facade. Yeah, true, but that's exactly what I'm gonna use, but I need to somehow create the database. To provide high ID features like completion. Okay, no, I don't need that. So you're suggesting me I should use array APHAR instead. However, how do I actually use it? Yes, I need a database. Create def map. Yeah, for that I need a database. Implementation of a database. None. Where's the readme file? Not readme, but sure. All types, public fields. Toolchain, project model, huh? Linking cargo, config VFS, standard tags. CP profiling, turning. Which are everywhere and nowhere in particular. Don't care. Code generation. Cancellation testing. Error handling. All the code map suggests using HAR, but I can't without a database. So going from a syntax to the corresponding HAR. Remember the binding here is one to many. See semantics type and source to definition module. Recursive structure source definition. Okay, let's see. Primary API to get semantics information like types from syntax trees. Yeah. But I still need the database. Where do I get the database? I know it's Rust Rust Analyzer 8. It's Rust Analyzer ID. Great. Recent security features. Probably not what I need. This is a library. It's closed. Reverse dependencies. Relation context. Oh, here is where I extracted the thing. Customer rest. What is this? Huh? Doesn't explain anything. I'm pretty sure that's library that's been forgotten. Extract method capability for the REM toolchain. Okay, so I'm gonna check this out for HAR. RIP stuff. ID database, by the way, is useful. This thing, evaluation context again. Mostly AP. Structural search and replace. Okay, so database. Anything useful? Coordinate structures, maybe state or database. HR database for semantic analysis. Whatever. Structs root database. Here it is. New requires LRU capacity. Whatever, I just can't talk to them. Let me just read of this. Eval for Rust. Evaluation context. I have no idea how this is done, by the way. I mean, I do kind of, but anyway. Eval context. Struct. They create a new eval context and then whatever. Where's implementation? Where is the implementation? Impl eval context. So here, with subprocess command. Toml parse config toml parse config Rust analyzer. Analyzer equals Rust analyzer new. Now, what's analyzer doing? It is an important part of full context. And then you do context.eval. Eval with state. Eval with callbacks. State apply user code. Oh, it's a code block already. Code block from original, whatever. I guess I could check out what this is. Oh yeah, here it is. Virtual file system. And then they create things. Wait, where's the actual? Where's the actual Rust analyzer and its initialization? With this root directory, virtual file system loader, but there's no database, no nothing, no anything. What do we have here? Source, that source. Top level variables. Array ID, semantics, new, self-analysis host. Where did you get analysis host from? It's not initialized. Oh wait, no, it is initialized. Okay, Rust analyzer ID. So I'm gonna do use as ID. No. Main. use Oracle array asterisk just for now. Analysis host array. This host default. Now this is just none. Yeah. Now. So they do VFS set source. Does analysis host apply change? Changes change with proc macros, and they do VFS stuff. Maybe let's create a abstract array front end. Probably Rust Analyzer is gonna yell at me for this already. No, I know. Impl array front end new. Oh my, return self default. Derive clone. Debug defaults. No, probably this does not implement. Yes, does not implement. Wait, actually, maybe this does implement clone. No, it doesn't. So let's just put this here. Remove clone and structure it properly. Now we have analysis host. I need a virtual file system. Or actually multiple roots, probably. Because this is one root, right? Actually, who knows? Who knows? So host apply change. Change here. My GitHub doesn't quite work. Oh wait. Yeah, let's just do this. So we change files, file ID and current source. So we change file with file ID by the source code. So possibly load cargo toml. And then we just apply change. Change doesn't even interact with the virtual file system at all. Except for file ID. Which we get from VFS. Where is VFS used? Then VFS. Hey. Let's do this. GitHub. Please. VFS. Here. So VFS we create it as default, then we add the file. So create a path, create another path for source file. Then we set file contents to an empty vector. What? Why is this a vector? Sure. No, file ID. So set file contents, and then we use file ID, and then we never actually. Wait, we do set file contents, but we never actually use VFS. What? Can I avoid this? Probably can't. So HAR changes proc macros. I definitely am gonna need HAR. And the create. I'll go add. now. Now, so result to import LSP field never used. So how do I maybe make it public? No. New. So I'm gonna do self. I'm not gonna do default actually. So let analysis host equals default, or actually when I slurk is my focus here. Oops, default here. Analysis host. No. Let's, I guess, just apply a change. So copy all of this. And then I can do semantics. Semantics to parse file or semantics to parse the whole thing. Well, apply change. Welcome back. So create change with proc macros. Then set VFS contents. Source file, current source. Use file ID here in a change. So if I comment out VFS part, and I don't want to get to the first place here. Hey, LSP is just as always. Actually, no, I don't know why. So change with proc macros. I can't. Yeah, LSP is dead. I guess LSP can't handle its own source code. No, source file ID, source content. It doesn't really matter. And then just apply change mutable self here. I've been writing too much Python. No, I can see this file ID. File ID is just a U32. And file in VFS. A new text is an optional string. So let's do ID, file ID. Content there. Just for now. File ID content. Supplies change. Actually sum of content to. I'm gonna change this definitely. Actually create something to work with. Sample simple rs. So this is gonna be the root Let's do fan main. Empty main, that's good enough for now. Yes, that's right. And so here I'm gonna do like and equals of array front and new. So I need to. So I'm applying a change. Suppose I have no idea. Like file IDs. What are they? What are they meant to do? Imagine I just use file ID 0 and it's just gonna work. I mean, I know it's not gonna work, but how? How is Rust Analyzer gonna handle files when I'm never connecting this with VFS? Like, I mean, I am supposed to have VFS, but the only thing that connects them is just file ID, which is a user too, which is silly. Apply change. So it applies change, and then I guess I can get analysis and other stuff. Oh, and here's where I copied everything. Analysis from single file. So it creates a host, it creates a file ID from raw. Literally creates a file ID 0. It creates a file set which inserts an VFS path. It creates a source root from that. Oh, and set roots. That's how. That's interesting. From single file, is there something like from single file but something different? Status source root ID. Status with database. It's actually really hot in there. Local source root, parallel prime caches. Cache prime numbers, whatever. Anyway, parse file, library file, etc. There's nothing really useful here apart from this function. Creates an analysis instance for a single file without any external dependencies, delete support arbitrary or ability to apply changes. Analysis host for a fully featured analysis, but analysis host does not provide anything. Does it? Yes, there is no. There isn't really anything here. So I'm pretty. Wait, where am I? Pretty sure. It's all in the same file, huh? So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it does create an analysis host and file ID, file set manipulation, source root, and then it creates a change, sets root, creates a crate graph builder. Config options. Current working directory. Then create graph adds create root. Change. We add a file to the change. Then we set create graph for the change. And then we apply the change. So this is just using file ID 0. It's not. I'm gonna do derive default. Wait, debug. I removed debug. I was meant to remove default, but I guess sure. So I'm gonna do that this equals self default. It's like, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do self default here and apply change is gonna figure stuff out. So the front end apply change file ID file ID file ID from raw 0 content. Let's read from read with stdfs read to string pass sample simple rs unwrap slice of string, make this mutable. Actually, it doesn't even need to be mutable. It does. That's a good sign. And then I'm just gonna print a status front-end status. So status thingy and status self is gonna return a string, probably an unknown string, but start with a string slice. Syshost status. Oh, that's for a file. None. Not necessarily for a file. So it's a string. What's cancelable? I'm pretty sure that's a result. Yeah, it's a result of this and cancel. Unwrap. I keep doing Python. Cargo run. Let's see what happens. It's probably gonna empty output an empty status. Maybe I should have done a debug string here, but no. I wonder if I check the internals of this function status. That's a lot of. That's a lot of prints. No, it's not quite prints, but no. If let. Oh, that's only file ID is present. Oh. Buff string new. Yeah, debug info, and I'm already at 224 crates. Insane. So I guess I need some of self. Actually, file ID. Let's just hardcode it again. ID from raw 0. I'm so used to Python. I've done so much Python lately, and also I've speak to LLMs way too much. No, I'm just going insane from that. I'm pretty sure last time I streamed was before TwitchCon. Actually, it was 7 days ago if Twitch showed it. And TwitchCon was, I think, earlier than 7 days ago. Actually, I'm not sure. TwitchCon 25 Rotterdam, I think. Not that I have watched San Diego, October. Not that I watched any of TwitchCon, I have been watching MCC Championship. May 30th to June 1st. Yeah, I've streamed at about TwitchCon time. That's interesting. Also, it's building HAR thingy, HARDB and stuff, whatever. Let me close Twitch. Search results, ADE. I don't think I need much of that. Actually, what's here? Okay, and I can close that as well. No. And at build end, there's a bug. Unable to get file source root input, which makes total sense. And also, Control N, arrows. Yeah, something like that, probably. Now, so I need a file source root, but they are not using a file source root. I mean, they have a VFS, a virtual file system. They even included a sys root. What exactly? So read cargo toml if last cargo toml none. I guess in read cargo, you know what cargo toml they're doing stuff. Yeah, I think they are. Oh my god, that's a lot of code. Project manifest from manifest file. If self with this root. Rust lib source discover. So sysroot config cargo config theme change sunset theme sunset. Here you go. I just saved it for whatever reason. Also, I somehow opened emotes on my phone. Whatever. Oh, what's this accent? Why? References are so accenting. Whatever. I don't like that. Now, config. I don't know what config stands for here. Load workspace, project workspace, two roots. Loader handler, set config, watch, load, whatever. Change set roots. Well, file set config partition. Iterator map source root new local collect. So if I take a look at this, it's much different. Well, let's create graph. Do they do anything create graph related? They do. Create graph to create graph. Um, config options. File ID, edition current. Proc macro, current working directory. Good bot. Series good here. Investors. By the way, Nigel, remember to handle a reward queue since this is now new. Why is my cursor so dark? I can barely see it. Actually, it's fine on most, except for like empty spaces. It's fine on most characters because it's just taking inverse color, but on empty spaces it's just so dark. I have BTTV. I just quickly open my chat. I have BTTV set to always switch to mod view. Since you became I was gonna say root. Why? Since you became a moderator, I remember to enable this. So if I open BetterTTV settings and see mod view, there's auto mod view, which is kind of useful because I always forget about mod view. Now proc macro current working directory, and now when I enter streams of people where I'm a mod, which is rare, considering that there are only 2 people where I'm a mod, which are IRAD, which doesn't kind of doesn't count on Force Unleashed. So when I enter their stream, I just immediately see a mod view and recall that I'm mod. I'm normally not doing much mod actions though, since there are a lot of other mods on IRAD stream and on Force Unleashed sometimes. Anyway, create graph. I guess let's just use that. So workspace create graph. I'm assuming that this has something saved, right? Actually, workspace is... Oh, workspace load. No, it creates create graph every time. I don't think I have to create graph. So we have create graph builder. Oh, create graph builder only. New other ID. I'm pretty sure default is fine. Yes, it is. So add create root. File ID. Create workspace data. So change. First of all, we set roots on change. Do they set roots? Yeah, they set. I know they set create graph. Set roots. They do set roots to VFS file set config. And here we set roots to source root, new local file set. So it's just a vector file set. But here, whatever. File set config partition self VFS. What? Whatever. So I do need a VFS. I guess I could scan the directory. Can I do a non-VFS like a real file system? File set. Resolve path. Files for path. Self. Path for file. Debug. File set config builder. Partition VFS. Add file set build. So file set config partition. So classify what? Partition VFS into file sets. Eh? Roots classify. Okay, I'm not gonna get any of that. Um, so we need roots for change and create graph for change. Ideally, so root source root, new local, new library, pass for file, file for pass, etc. I wish I could just create a source root from a real file directory, whatever. Resolve pass. Where is it, by the way? VFS. Oh, right. Rationalizer AP VFS. Why did I went? Why did I go such a long route to open docsrs page? I could literally do docsrs/array AP VFS, and that's much quicker. Instead, I opened crates.io, typed it in the search box, opened page, and then opened docsrs from there. Whatever. Oh, dynamic file watching and reading. That's looking good. Set file contents, take changes, file IDs, whatever. So we have file set. I'll change this to file ID mapping. I'm assuming I need a loader. Traits, handle, enum, structs, directories. Huh? Handle, spawn, sender, set config, load, sync. What? I don't understand any of this. Just analyzer, book, architecture, VFS. VFS notify creates path. So implement a virtual file system, provide consistent substance when running the file system, and insulate messy OS paths. And VFS does not assume a single unified file system, i.e. a single rationalizer process connects the remote server for two different machines where the same full path points to different files. Change flat white. Flat white. This is so contrasting. And I mean, I'm easily used to white themes, light themes. This one is actually kind of nice, but like the contrast, not sure about that. I feel like it just got inverted. For example, the status bar kind of doesn't fit here, but I don't know much. I'm not even spending much time in the editor. Sorry for that. Okay, all pass API generally takes some existing pass as a file system witness. So I could try load cargo or create path. VFS notify. Notify handle whatever. VFS oops. So creates path. That's not useful. What do we have here? Editor's code. What is this? VS Code plugin. That's it. Parser, syntax, space DB. Parser. Recursive descent parser. Let's go. Kotlin's parser looks like a good I mean, they say it's a good inspiration, and I feel like it's the whole parser in one file. 2,300 lines. Guys, Kotlin, why? Create for by clause, whatever. Markers. I don't know. maybe we're gonna read it one day. Original lib syntax parser is what we use for the definition of the Rust language. Tree sync and token source trades bridge tree agnostic parsers, whatever. Architecture invariant, syntax is probably not what I need. HAR IDE. Rust Analyzer project model fly check proc macros config VFS. I guess I could do load cargo for look at the source code of it. Then Rust Analyzer. Yeah, I was actually going to look at this. Toolchain. So load cargo. Load cargo. It's probably with a dash. Yes, it is. Load workspace, for example. Project workspace. Suit. It's like everything is already. Okay, load workspace set. Path, config, load config. Let's see. I mean, I prefer GitHub, but I guess no. In control click on this. So absolute path project manifest discover manifest path. Project workspace. Build scripts. Set build scripts. Just load workspace here. And here we create graph and stuff. So I guess project thingy. It's not in here. Project workspace. Project model. Huh? I guess this thing is what loads all the files. Match manifest. Load inline, load detached, load cargo. Certain use, circle. See-through discover. Oh my. See-through. Where is this? See-through. Okay. Oh, this is source. Oh wait, see-through is something different. It's probably from this create. Of course it is. Discover. It's probably not what I need though. Join the C directory. I needed to load files. I just need to load a tree. Why is it so complex? Project manifest. Cargo toml. Load cargo. Load cargo would extract cargo config. Through to src. Discover with src override. So see through discover. Probably does something. Just lib src dir. That's system root, that's not create root. Chain config targets then threads. Version get toolchain, rc config data layout. Target date. What is that? What are you doing here? Workspace new. Okay, that's not helpful. Sysroot architecture. So let's do VFS. Alright, VFS, and let's see what there is. What's this here? Push to salsa files identified by file IDs. Doesn't do IO file watching itself. See the loader module. Is an object safe trait which abstracts both file loading and watching. Dynamically configured with a set of directory entries scanned and watched. Scan partitions list of different sets of files. Similar but different files. Most set of file one is geared towards file watching and the other towards source changes. Okay, so I need a handle. Load sync pass, absolute pass. And entry. Which should implement handle, right? What is implement? No, nothing implements handle. Files and file system. Is there files or directories? Extensions include exclude. Okay, so I need to put like all files in the directory into a file set. Whatever. Change kind, file state, whatever. What does source root do? What is source root? In this case, file belongs to the nearest enclosing. So I create source root out of file set. And I create file set like yes manually. So create the default and then insert many files. Up. So I need a sys root. Let's go to main. So I need to create sys root from samples. Just structured. And then I need to take this file. I need to take the file and use it as a create root. But here we changed one file. I'd like to load all of them. And this makes sense. I guess I could load all .rs files. Like, what if it's not .rs? How does it load stuff? Like, doesn't Rust Analyzer... Isn't it Rust Analyzer that's meant to provide me with file paths to load dynamically while reading stuff? For that, see the loader module. Loader module does not tell me anything. Handle configuration, load watch. This doesn't tell me anything. This thing also only... Actually, this thing is much more advanced. So let cargo toml creates a project manifest, which now I guess is from Rust Analyzer library. Sysroot discover config set project workspace load from manifest and config. Then we convert it to roots. Map each root into directories with extensions .rs. Self-loader, which is a notify handle. So VFS notify is actually something important. What does it say? Reliable fire watching walking create appears and creates a and we can reduce this to trivial glue code. Implementation of loader handle based on walk didn't notify and tested and quite probably buggy. Which files and rely on editors watching capabilities. Okay, sure. Notify handle, whatever. We spawn it with a sender. I have no idea what a sender is. Types that will receive messages from a handle, whatever. Validate load sync. It's just an implementation of a handle for it. So they are using notify handle. Spawn message sender. It's message sender. So they create a crossbeam channel. Put one end into notify handler. Where does the other end go? The other end doesn't even go anywhere. Progress finished, loaded. Set file contents. That's awful. That is awful. And I'm pretty sure it's using VFS heavily. It's like nothing. Search for file changes in the file ID to path mapping. Stage only restores changes, not actually content file at any given one. It's locked and can be retrieved via take changes method. The pack of changes is then pushed to salsa. Files in virtual file system are identified with file IDs. Notation of a path. Doesn't do any IO. We first stores a flat list of files. File set can partition this list into files, into the different set of files. Or also push to cells and cause it to recheck stuff. So file set is created from what? VFS. So yeah, they create an empty VFS. Then what? GitHub. Then say set file contents. It literally said VFS doesn't store file contents. That's messed up. It's like this says it actually only ever stores changes. Was deleted, whatever. Hmm. New virtual path. Most useful for testing and Windows Linux differences. Panics if it doesn't start with a slash. Absolute file path inside of a file system. What is it? Yeah, quite literally this. Okay, so let me just create a VFS, I guess. Oops. VFS, VFS, and yeah, cargo and VFS package or core. Um, VFS as VFS. So VFS is VFS. Um, Probably something like this. So default by default. Then whenever we set source, we change it. Then we also do that in a change. So we set it here, we set it in the change, and then we also do stuff. So VFS will get partitioned here. I have no idea how it was meant to be partitioned. Um, Take changes, change file. So we take all the changes from VFS and apply them to files. Do a change. That's useful, huh? But I don't quite get it still. So then we set file content, partition, we set file set config, partition, etc. Partition create source roots. Then we create a create graph. So VFS, no definition found. LSP is just nothing. I don't know why Rust Analyzer is so bad. Is it because file watcher? It's probably because of file watching thingy they mentioned. I mean, who knows? So VFS internal data change. Why did I just select half of the file and copy it to clipboard? So impl VFS file ID, file path, iterate. Their corresponding path. Set file contents. File state. I'd like to get all the changes, including file state. File state deleted exists. Delete. So deleted some. Change create. Change delete. And if I get list of changes using what again? Take changes. So you know what? I'm gonna do apply changes. Changes. I still kind of don't get why they are applying changes manually here. So mute self, and then I'm gonna fetch all the VFS changes. Change in first take changes. Drain and return solid changes. File ID changed file. file ID and changed file. File ID changed file. So changed file. What is it? I wish I could like either ads are in progress, huh? I didn't even notice. Either like keybind for type. Go to GY. That's so useful. Oh my god. I can press GY and it's gonna go to a type of a variable. That's so useful. No, file ID. I don't really need file ID here because changed files stores file ID. Oh yeah. Change, create or modify change file. New contents. Change file, new contents. File ID. Okay, so they're using this one. I'm also gonna do that. Now, I'd like to so optionally I can set roots in a change and create graph. I guess I'm gonna do that every file creation because I need to set roots every file creation similar. Files changed or directory structure changed false. Now if changed file change, I'm gonna match that. So I'm gonna replace this by this. Actually, I'm gonna use this. So it looks a little bit cleaner. Create modify items. Why is items a vector? Vhash. So I'm gonna do let content equals none, and then here I'm gonna do contents just like they did basically. Str. Well, I can just do str from UTF-8 items. Or rather, I do bytes. Now I'm just gonna do OK from UTF-8. Is there anything else? Mute and checked mute. Yeah, that's good enough. Now here, same thing. This is bytes. Or actually, you know what? I can do this and none here, and then let contents equals this, and so for create, I'm also gonna do directory structure changed. Structure changed true. Not quite sure how I'm supposed to handle that though. Because so setting sysroots, it's sysroots that change, right? I guess I could recompute sysroots every time and it's gonna do stuff. Self-source change, file change. Roots, optionals. Okay, so database is gonna optimize hashes if it doesn't change, so I guess I can just oops. Yeah, also tab bar. Not what I like in Sims. So here, here I'm just gonna do that, and here I'm gonna say it's also change directory structure. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna undo that. Welcome back. You didn't even work. Well, that's fine. If matches changed file change change tabs, another going problem. With all Helix Sims, I just don't like tabs, how they look. I mean, if I just quickly check my Groovebox regularly, I don't know, random files. So look, accent. Accent is on the lighter color. Here, for some reason, I was supposed to have accent on the darker color. And not only that, is the rest of the bar is also darker. Which doesn't make sense. And as I already said, dark parts. Other than that, it's a pretty good theme. So for code itself, it's nice, except that I also kind of don't like line number highlight. It's a bit too strong. So create or change delete. It also has hash. Is it actually gonna work if I just paste the command? Pretty sure I want to do it manually. Kinda wondering now. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna download it for me anyway. Probably do that. Could try the original theme once. Config helix themes. Then burn better. Still have then burn better there. Hold on. What was it called? No, I have only two, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I like this one. Solarized. No, I don't have solarized better. To change delete and like that. Direct. Because default serialized errors are almost yellow. So directory structure changed. Now, so VFS is gonna handle all the file changes, and then in apply changes, I'm gonna gather all of them and import them into change with proc macros and do this change. And also directory structure changes. If directory structure changes, I'm gonna repartition it and regenerate everything. Regenerate, yeah, basically everything. Being create graph and roots. So also I need that content content contents whatever. Expected enum option of string, found option of borrowed string. I need a string. Can I do that? Primitive. Oh, a vector. Looks nice. Now, if directory structure changed, then we'll need, well, to do a lot of stuff. So change set roots. I'm pretty sure we have roots, create graph, and files only. Also proc macros builder. Don't think I need proc macros right now. Macros builder at least. I don't actually know what it is. I will figure it out later. So roots. In order to get roots, let's copy all of this. So what is file set config? Let's do array bfs. Builder. Like, what is builder doing? Oh, I can add roots to a builder, and then builder is gonna build this thing. But fast config, so partition into file set. I don't know what the underlying map was supposed to do. Didn't classify. Whatever. I hope it just works. So self VFS, yeah, in Twitter, source root. ID source root. Okay, first I'm gonna do this, and then after I'm gonna do that. Now, method apply changes with similar name but different arguments. What? Oh, it's apply change that? Yeah, apply changes. So here, directory structure changes, so I'm setting roots, and then I'm also gonna set create graph, which is probably the hardest part. And I think I'm actually gonna store create graph. So create graph is a list of creates, I'm pretty sure. Arena is a index-based arena. It's just a list. And I'm pretty sure I can't remove create from there. This is just a list of create builders, and create builder, well, just a create builder. Create name. Symbol, a special struct for create name. It's because dashes. You normalize dashes. It's just something. Anyway, so yeah, create graph. I'm gonna store that. So default create graph is fine. So add create root. So I'm gonna be adding create roots manually and specifying manually if they changed. Alright. Or actually, maybe I should add create roots, and each added create root is gonna also do changes and stuff. So what does this method take? Root file, edition, name, version, config, potential config, environment, a lot of stuff that's not, that they can't really left out. can't really leave out. Why am I saying left out? It's basically just creates a crate builder and puts into arena. And also calls shrink to fit on every vector for whatever reason. Is it even a vector, huh? Are those even vectors? Oh, entries, hash maps. Whatever, it calls shrink to fit on everything. For whatever reason, I guess just compress it, I don't know. Add dependency, from dependency. Set in database. Well, I guess I'm just gonna do like create root changed. Create root changed. Ooh. And if create root changed, it means directory structure is also has also changed. If create root changed, also here this gives me hashes. I might be able to like use them somehow. I know. To optimize the thing. Not now, I guess. So change set create. Oh wait, create graph changed. Why did I say root? Create graph. Set create graph, self create graph. Oh, it takes create graph. Oh, that's awful. I guess I need to clone it. Because create graph is expensive. I mean, it's not that expensive. Create graph is just a list of create builders, and create builder is just some data. It's like a struct with a handful of fields. So quite a bit. Extra create data. Some strings like versions names. Basically cargo toml and I guess toolchain toml as well. Environment variables. Data layout toolchain, yeah. But it's not not like any files. I don't really want to clone it every time. Okay, sure. Can't move out, I'm just gonna clone it. So create graph changed. True. So I'm gonna do self, not self, front end, VFS, set file contents, pass, samples, simple rs, contents, stdfs, rfs, read to string. So I'm gonna read all of that. Okay. So expected option of vec. Oh, read. Read to string is probably. Where are other viewers? None. There aren't other viewers. It's your chance to claim first here. You're third right now. Angel, how? I mean, I understand I am first because I did some testing. Turing complete, exactly. Now I guess reserve exact. Is there a read to string, but like into byte vector? Ah, it's just read. Oh, it's so nice. That's why I love Rust. Flashy, huh? Why didn't it why didn't it work? Try team first. Maybe we lost some data. And then Tplushy name. Yeah, try Tplushy Rust. I don't know, maybe I might have removed Tplushy micro. Huh? Why is it not letting you do the thing? Quick overlay maintenance. Team. Twitch team? Huh? That's interesting. Anyway, world. Wow, I have so many files. I guess they're duplicated with the UID files, but still. So this is probably in world plushie. Or actually, no, it's in store. Store. Um, actually, no, it's in world GT. T plushie. So if your plushie is already. Oh! Wait. Oh, you can only have one plushie at a time. Yeah, here you go. Fight OBS. Ah, that was so confusing. It's like, so I changed it so that it's easier to control stuff. And yeah, it is a bit of a shame. It's not, that's definitely not enough to catch it. Unless you're really lucky. I know latency for you is just a pain. Okay, here, like, you can probably do one more at most. And even the took you should have been fair more careful. Also, why is it saying OBS was defeated twice? Was um def was defeated. Eh? In one place. If not attack target is alive. Huh? It was not supposed to say that twice. But I guess it did. It's in process. It's in process of a plushie that is attacking. And when so after I handle collisions, I check if attack target is alive, and if it's not alive anymore, I stop. Oh, by the way, your plushie gained XP. Your plushie gained XP. You can get one more. What was it? Oh my god, I can't. Lisp. It's Lisp, right? Yeah, it's Lisp. Scheme is a different one. Oh, flew over the top of this one. Okay, be careful here. I mean, you can do a few more probably. Um. Oh, it flew in the different direction, but it still did pretty good job. I can tell you're waiting to see if there's enough. Maybe not. Also, how are you sending multiple um, messages in a row? Yay, you caught Lisp. Let's go. I know, I know. So how are you sending multiple messages with the same content in a row? Is it no, you're at 4 by the way. So is it like mod privilege? Or do you have BTTV? I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me. Yeah, that's true. Mods are allowed. Yeah, you are. I mean, I'm fine with that. Like, uh, BTTV or Twitch 7TV. Like, I'm using BTTV because I'm used to it. Like, I think I tried 7TV once, and there was like a feature that appends a random character at the end of a message to let you send multiple ones. And a lot of streamers do allow additional text after the command so that people can spam it. I think I have considered it before, but then I just I was like, ah, nah. RIVFS path, new real path. Okay, so I set file content, then I do front and create graph. Add create root file ID. Oops. Root file ID is gonna be front end VFS. File ID, yeah. File ID of our path. I need a VFS path. That's so annoying. Let's do let path be this path here. Wait, what? Oh, that's a colon. Huh? Doesn't auto format for some reason. So new real path, new virtual path. So an absolute path inside of a file system. Maybe I can do let path be the path buff from stir or something. Just copied and destroyed the clipboard, as I always do. So pass, no, this doesn't work. We have a new with capacity as path. There's from string, I know. Come on. ROM. I think I can just do from. Yeah, I can just do from. And then I can do path absolute. Wait, how do we get absolute path? Let's get absolute path of. Let's get absolute path. Oh, it's std path or stdfs. STDFS calculates std path absolute. Make the path absolute without accessing the file system. Okay. All intermediate components will be resolved according to path precedence, but unlike initialize, it does not resolve seam links and may succeed even if path does not exist. So I can just fs canonicalize. DFS canonicalize. Real path. Get final path name by handle. What? So canonicalize path. This. into let v pass array vfs vfs pass new real path pass. Actually, is there like from absolute path buff? Like, is this? No, it's from array IP. I guess that's best I can do. Here. To string lossy. Returns a cow into owned. And yeah. Now v pass. And here I can do regular pass. Now, file pass v pass. Reference here. Also, does it borrow there? Yeah, that's a lot of work. So this moves it, and I'm not creating another one because it's annoying enough. Found an option of file ID and file excluded. Edition 2024, sure. What is CGen 2024? Yeah, it's all 2024. Yeah, I've already created those crates enough times. And also 2024 was a long time ago. Display name. Some. Create display name. Maybe not, you know what? This is a custom struct. From canonical name. So annoying. Create display. Do they even use that here? Probably. Oh, wait, here they don't. Here they also don't. None. Edition current. Oh, current. Current fix me. So this is here not the right choice in code. What does current fix me? The current latest stable edition. Default is 2015. Anyway. Current none. Version none. Config options. Potential config options, probably none. Environment. Why did I close this file? I guess I need analysis. So here, single file. Okay, here. Env default. Let's just do default. Well, actually, maybe env default is possible here. Welcome back. So this is what? Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not looking into that. So origin, what's next? Create origin. Local, repo name, none. I'm just gonna copy the rest of it. And config options, default as well. Lisp, you want another one? Sure. Just flexing. And get King and gift it to the Ninja. Whatever. CFG options. RAHAR. Default. Ah. um. Oh yeah. I remember you doing this recently. It's pretty rigid, huh? DEF HIJK element. Was this found before you can finish? Yeah. EFGHJK element, OPQRSTV. Wait, where is I? Where is I in the alphabet? Oh, HI. Yeah, I is before N. So you're if you get another one, you're probably gonna be in the second place. Which is not fair. Okay, env origin. Oh, I'm just gonna paste this in. So create origin. Create origin. Base DB input. Create origin. Can I do default? Oh, there's probably no default. Yeah. So I do need array AP base DB. Great. Kitch or query. Oh, it's private. Which means probably re-exported somewhere. Get me in. Get me in. Okay, so yeah, we re-export input stuff. Create builder. Create data builder. Is there a default in create builder? No. Obviously. Okay, so I guess I can do create origin here. Now proc macro current working directory. std env current directory unwrap probably into or something should work, right? From pass buff arc of absolute pass buff. Oh my god. Why is this so annoying? Should just use create root, to be honest. Oh, and that's not the right arc, but I'm pretty sure I can do into here and it's gonna be fine. So annoying. Okay. Instead of current directory, maybe. No, maybe I could do pass, like vpass into abs pass, unwrap, parent directory, unwrap. Is there not into abs pass? Oh, s pass. S pass. So I need an arc of this into. Right. This should be nicer. Expected 11 arguments, found 10. uh, like, imagine you just casually writing Rust and you see an error message. Expected 11 arguments, found 10. What's missing? Okay, so this is not... Oh, and I need to clone this. Oh, what? Consider removing this method call as the receivant has type borrow and borrow is from or it's not. So parent returns an option and wrapped returns regular ABS path. Cloned returns a regular ABS path and then into arc t implements from t. Rust analyzer, you're... Excuse me? So if I do this, it's still a reference, huh? For some reason. Cloned. I'm just gonna append cloned here and... Don't say that ABS path is not able... it can't be cloned. How can it not be clonable? Why? As ref. To owned. Oh, it's to owned. Oh wait, I need a pass buff. Oh my god, so dumb. I'm so dumb. To owned. And now I can take create workspace data into on that, and this is probably here. Yes, it is. And I did Python again. Cargo run. Now this should theoretically apply changes. Canonic it doesn't work. Using this method call, sure. No, this should theoretically run. Without many errors. Even. No. Oh, it's unable to get file source root input with file ID. It's a bug. It's not a bug, it's me. It's not a bug, it's me. It's just me. So file ID. I'm just gonna do let file ID here. I'm gonna pass in file ID. I guess I could have gotten like a create root here or something. File ID, VFS file ID. Here, carg run, not Python run. And it's not working. This is a bug, apparently. Oh, wait, I forgot to apply change. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. How could I forget? Analysis host, apply, change. It's like the last line I was supposed to do. And I noticed I didn't do it and just I forgot again. Let's go. Status. Creates for file 0. Create. Root module file ID 0. Addition. This not available. Enabled configs. True. We've enabled true config for whatever reason. Sure, I don't care. Current working directory is also the directory, parent directory of a file, dependencies none. So yeah, we've successfully built a Rust analyzer state that we can all work from. It only took some suffering here. Everything here I kinda like actually. But why? I mean, sure, I guess. Fork time, no. Actually, no what fork Rust analyzer. Anyway, so front end apply changes. I actually am considering replacing fork time mode. But problem is I can't really do that. Maybe I could, because I need to remove it and then re-edit. Replace it with the new fork time mode that you can see on Discord. Because here you can barely read fork time. But the new fork time mode, you can read it clearly. And it also has outline. Because this was the early one. Theoretically, I could delete my fork time mode. But like only if I delete it, I can upload a new one. Free modes. How can I upload to library? I can upload here. So if I upload standard emote, upload emotes, fork time, manual edited. Which one do you like better? I think I'm using this one actually. I need to check Discord. Oh, no, I'm using the old one first. Which one do you like better? I think I might like manual edited more, a little bit. How did I even manual edit it like that? I mean, sure, I made text a little bigger. Yeah, I guess I made font a little thicker and stretched those. I have somehow tilted ends of T. New one. Okay, but yeah, the problem is I can't use fork time here. I could use fork time too, but it's no. And I can't rename emotes, unfortunately. So I have to delete it. Also, I guess since I'm updating it here, I could also update it on Discord. I know it's similar from my server. So settings. Also, streamer mode is not showing for whatever reason. Emoji. Fork time got forked. Indeed. Image. Oh, I can't update it like that. I can upload this. No. I wanna see what's up there. Work time. Okay, so I have svg dot something svg. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. So I have an old fork time and manual fork time, and then I have manual PNG. So fork time, and I'm gonna remove this one. Now. Yeah, and it's still here. But here's the new one. Like, you can't see the fork as cleanly. Oops. But other than that, it's time to decide. Yeah, I'm doing this, I'm deleting it from the library. Because it's gonna take time to approve. So this one, right? Fork time, yeah. It's gonna take time to approve a new emote. Fork time. Emote attribution? Nobody. Actually, Nigel. Yeah, I might have oh, hold on. Nigel Withrow V2, what? Who's that? Oh, I just you right? What? So I'm pretty sure attribution is on you. And I might have had attribution on an old emote. This probably looks a little better. Well, you made it basically. No, you did. And did it? Did it approve instantly? So I'm probably gonna reorder it like that. I think it approved instantly. Let's go. Back to instant emote approval, let's go. Let's actually check first. Please check attribution notification. It did, let's go. A new fork time emote. I mean, look at this and look at this. Yes, you did. I think. Well, just like Turbofinch is attributed to Nora. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's the only two emotes which have attribution. And I'm pretty sure I had fork time on you before. Maybe I didn't, who knows. Oh, and I have, no, actually, I have Freedom emotes as well. So, Freedom 12 is on Freedom Forge Studios. And PM is on that gamer who drew those emotes in the first place. Fork time and fork make it fork with 3. Whatever. Make fork time with 3. Anyway, so let's continue on here. Actually, I'm not sure if there's anything left to do. I mean, I guess I applied changes. Now I can get analysis and I can get semantics. So they said EPHAR, and we're actually gonna be able to start building, start code generation, which took so long. I mean, this stream basically no work. I just redid what I did before because I deleted it, and did it slower as well. Now, HAR, so they suggest using semantic. I'm pretty sure semantics. I'm pretty sure semantics is also re-exported to IDE. So for that I just need a database, which I can get from analysis for sure. Maybe even analysis host can provide it easily. So analysis host, yeah, analysis host can provide database. pub fn. I'm gonna do analysis self analysis and also db. I'm gonna say db because the raw database is too long, and also this is a reference. Now here, wait, no, here I can do semantics. There's actually IDE semantics, right? Oh, it's re-export, yeah. That's what I expected. New front end DB. Borrowing it right. Oh, it's semicolon. I didn't have a semicolon there, I didn't even know that. So we've got semantics now. What does semantics provide? HAR file for syntax node. Token ancestors with macros. Find node, resolve range, pattern, whatever. Range expression, range. Wait, pull what? To ADT def. What is that? Converting a reference to an optional own type. Sorry. Oh, it's AST to a actual thing. Semantic simple parse. Edition file ID into source file. First create. Well, what I actually need is a create. So here, add create root. Also, sysroot. I forgot about sysroots. It just returns create builder ID. Not sure if create builder ID is what I need, or if create ID is what I need. I'm pretty sure I need a create ID, but still, I'm probably better off using all the crates. Expand, expand, expand. Check descent node attributes. Original range. Type of. Resolve type. Type of expression. To type info. Original adjusted. If adjust. What is adjusted type? Type of self. Okay, that is useful. Resolve field. But what I actually need is an HAR itself instead of semantics. Body for. So to get HAR I need crates. But first I want this root. Actually, no, later. I don't actually know where I can specify this root. Maybe in crates. Oh, crate graph probably. Crate graph. Simple crate graph builder. So we have add crate root, add dependency, set in database, and I feel like that's it. Iterate, transitive dependencies, whatever this is. Let's start playing again. Creates in topological order. Oh, that's useful. That's useful. Extend, find path. From crate to crate, what? Yes, it's an actual graph. To fit, but that's not providing anything useful. I can't even do sysroot stuff. Sysroot. External docs. So I have changed set roots. Well, just proc macros. So it's create graph, proc macros, and roots. None of which are really useful. So if I look for sys root, so I get sys root here, I do cargo config with it, and then I project workspace load. I'm just gonna search the DuckDuckGo. Docs.rs. Project workspace docs rs. I don't remember which crate it is. It's project model. Such a weird crate. Project workspace. So load uses config somehow. Oh yeah, we looked at this. Go load cargo. It's loading right. Sysroot load. Oh, I can do sysroot load, and it just provides sysroot. Well, cargo is probably similar. I wanna know where it's used though. Workspace 2 roots and workspace create graph probably. 2 roots and 2 create graph. So 2 roots and 2 create graph. Project creates. So cargo packages, it's not including sysroot. To create graph though. Let's do project JSON to create graph. Sysroot. Sysroot to create graph. So it's using sysroot to create graph first. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Sysroot.creates. It's using sysroot struct. I wish sysroot was in a different crate. Self creates. So it's load or discover. It's just loading. It's just loading set crates. That's pretty simple. Also, why does the string feel so weird? Why haven't you done a slice, an array? Why? Sure, I guess. Anyway, I guess this route we're gonna have to handle it manually. Right? Now. So the best way is probably getting database definitions. Let's go to IDE this time. Let's go to IDE for a moment. And look up raw database. So raw database is a type that Oh, wait, root database is a type that implements a whole bunch of traits. And I mean, or actually, it's database trait that has. Wait, no, huh? With simple. It's salsa. No, it's salsa. Where's here? A whole bunch of traits. HAR database. Intern database. What we need is either a dev database or a crate. I'm pretty sure. No. Let's look at the dev database. Oh, source, not crate. Right, this one. I'm pretty sure. Source root. No, it doesn't provide anything much useful. So dev database definitely is, because it should be able to provide file entry, etc. All the items. Creates. Let's look at what else root database implements. Probably not this one. So regular database, debug, default drop, source database, file root. Oh, that's it. Wait, no, it's not. Blanket implementations. As dynamic database, definition database expands. Probably not what I need. HAR. HAR database contains MIR functions. Sure. Borrow check. Const eval. Look at how useful those are. I feel so powerful looking at them. So we've got crates here. Here, if we take a look at crate type, I'm pretty sure I can get list of crates. Oops. From ID, new, clone. I can get list of crates somehow. So let's keep this open. Ingredients, new from database and data, builder, dataset data. So this is which one? Oh, it's base database crate. Probably not the crate I'm looking for. I think I need an HIR crate. Not quite sure. It's been a bit of time since last time I have looked through this. But basically what we need is crates. A list of crates. Return instrument, huh? Root query DB. Symbols. Oh, this one. Not dev, but symbols. Create symbols, module symbols, local roots, library roots. Well, we can get crate symbols. This crate is different, right? Yes, this is an HAR crate. Oh, this is much different. If I look for crate in return types here, module crate, well, a lot of stuff returns a crate. It's not what we're looking for though. Semantic. First crate for a file. Self crate. Okay, I don't see anything here. I need something that returns a vector of crates ideally. So dependencies, origin, all that stuff, root module, and you can tell we can just get a list of modules. You can tell how useful this is already. And each module contains items. I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to get items. So we can get crate root, children, which are modules, parents, and there are items. There are diagnostics even. Declarations. Input defs. Well, if we look through it properly, probably we'll find it. So all here's the function all. So we need HAR create. So we don't need semantics for create in HAR, or actually like that. Create array IP array HAR create all front end DB. This will get us all crates from the DB. There's no display name though. I guess I can just debug crate so we verify this works. Oh, semicolon. So yes, we output one singular crate with an ID. ID doesn't really matter, but then we can look through its modules, and each module will have stuff. Ideally, I'd also look at modules path. Children, parent, path to root. Oh, maybe we're gonna look at it later. But the point is, modules. Oh, and also I need to provide DB front and DB. And right now we're borrowing DB a lot of times, but all those borrows are gonna go out of scope soon. So yeah, here we have one module. For module in create modules. Like colon Python again. Ideal resolution for Discord, Twitch. Hey, emojis. Actually, didn't see emojis here. Emotes. Actually, Discord calls them emojis. I'm pretty sure, as we just looked at. So those I'm pretty sure are 510 by 510. I don't know ideal resolution. Because for Twitch redeems there is. For emojis there isn't. So here, yeah, it's emojis. It's emojis in Discord, emojis in Twitch. I think I've used like either Twitch's max resolution or like 512 because yeah, it just did. Also, I at the start of the stream I accidentally hit record and recorded 2 seconds of starting soon screen. No, that's too much. I can tell that's too much. I just store SVGs all the time. And then this one I'm pretty sure is like 512. Like, let's check this one. It says wallpaper. Image. Oh no, I do have it as 124 by 124. That is interesting. Do I have all my modes like that? Let's do, I don't know, Turbofilms. The first one. Oh, this one is 512. Yeah, I think I used 512 most of the time. But I normally keep around SVGs. And if you can use SVGs, then it's even better. So resolve mode pass. You can scroll. I wonder what this is. Key 512. So resolve mode pass gives an iterator in item in NS. Item in namespace, I'm assuming. Types, values, macros. Why? What is this? How can a mode pass be in items? Oh, it's segments. It also it already has segments. Ideally I'd get segments here. Find path, database item, find use path. We'll see it. So module dot. Let's look at modules items. Or actually maybe crate can give us items. Or symbol database. I mean, symbol database I'm pretty sure can actually give us all the items as well. Create symbols. We can do symbol index, and symbol is that's not nothing. I guess it's not useful. Item. Yeah, there's not much here, is there? Def item, impl items, trait items. So a module. Create, what does create have? Root module, modules, version, all. Get HTML root URL. To display target. Definition source range. So I have gotten all items before, I just don't remember how to do this. Mod path, diagnostics, impl devs, legacy macros, declarations. Declarations is probably what I need. Yeah. And declarations give us module defs here, and module defs are, well, we can ignore this one, or recursing is probably better, and then like function, ADT, variant, whatever, const static trait. So all the items that we're gonna have to compile. Definition source, huh? This is what declarations. Oh, declarations. Is there like a database? Dev database decl definitions. Nope. I guess symbols database. Yeah, that's not useful. No. So this is a vector. What? Yeah, it's a vector. DB front end DB. Actually, I could just do debug of this. Let's not do Python stuff again. And now we have our single declaration, which is a function, and we can get its name and all that. But I'm probably gonna be ending here because yeah, we did a bit of work. Let's do lazy git. So we've done So let's do what commit message? Since the whole stream best. Um, let's just do our core array API push. Good enough for now. And probably ending, I don't know. So yeah. Wait. I'm waiting literally here. 5 minutes. Sure. Um, focus again. Alt. I'm still like, even though I've been using delete for like a bit, I'm still kinda used to Control S and then whatever HJKL. And instead of Alt, I just hold Control. And here I switch tabs, but here I just don't do anything, or Control L clears the terminal. And it just messes with my brain so much. Okay, let me check something. Yeah, T2 is live. It was like so much time. I wanted to check this. Looks fine. Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Do you have exact hex values for colors and fork time? I mean, I have an SVG. Can't you just take the emote on this? Oh, wait, can't you? You might. Maybe you can't. Let me check. Pretty sure you can just copy the image here. No. Copy link, open link. I wonder what this does. Oh, and here's the image, and you can just copy the color values. Um, let's go to gallery. I'm gonna go to. Actually, it's literally on GitHub. Um, the emotes are literally on GitHub. I should have noticed. I should have mentioned this before. 2,000 hours I spent. Oh, that's my total probably. Say fork time, SVGs, everything here. I just removed this one because I don't know what this. Something random. Link to the SVG here. You go. It's quite literally all on GitHub. Fork time. You can probably even go to raw or like, not raw. You can probably go to code and see the hex values here. Um, I'm kind of lazy to search for it, but they are here. Also the font. I have no idea which font I've used, to be honest. Because every time I change the thing, it's different font. Uh, anyway, transforms style. Oh, here it is. A fill color. Actually, I think you know what? I think like I mean, I'm not quite sure, but so if I go, uh, let me open this back. So I think even if I check fork time, yeah, fork time is using the same color scheme as other modes, which are high and hype. Wait, no, high is not is different. Hype and rate, and those ones are using color scheme from VS Code. And I mean, text fork time probably is different, but the shape. I think text fork time I just got it out of nowhere. Anyway, let's get back to this. Uh, see CodeGen. It's coming soon. Or cool Libres. So we're probably gonna need a front end. I just casually got back into it. We'll probably need front end. But I'm not quite sure which traits are gonna be there, so there might be none. One thing I need to make sure is, so we've got like array front and whatever APIs, something. So we start Rust Analyzer, we do changes stuff, and then we need to build the thing. So we build. First of all, we need to build in order, in a very specific order. Which is probably dictated by something different than Rust Analyzer. Second of all, so we build a crate, we do CodeGen, we do seed generation, and then we might need to use it again. So Orco's probably gonna get some types. And data. How can I be doing that? Can I hear the noise? I just have to have my window open because it's so hot in here. Also, why is it so dark? Why is the camera so dark? I know I messed with the exposure, but no way it got that dark. Might have. Okay. Note to self: never miss with the. Oh, music stopped. Never miss with the thing. Wait, that's too much over repeat. So never miss with the exposure on the camera. Use automatic. Now back to thinking silently. So some sort of a package manager is gonna load. It's gonna load manifest, some sort of a manifest file, which probably is gonna be cargo toml and whatever Rust analyzer library. Might not be. You try it. It's hard, isn't it? Like, I don't know. Where is it? Oh wait, it's full. We have fixed. Oh wow. What does this remind me of? I feel like it reminds me of Fortnite. But that actually looks pretty good. You know, the gradient here feels... I don't know. Maybe you could stretch it to somewhere like here. Such similar ones. What else? I actually have no idea what Fortnite logo looks like. I mean, it's just text. Same colors. Well, that's interesting. I'm assuming that's a coincidence. Shadow, what? So I feel like gradient could be a little longer. Okay, but I think we're gonna end there. Hopefully, I'm gonna stream soon. Possibly tomorrow morning, but I'm not sure. If not, then maybe next week somewhere. That probably like Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are gonna be, and Monday, yeah, morning. If I will stream, then it's probably gonna be morning. So from 12th to 16th, somewhere around this range, I'm probably not gonna be streaming. And probably not Monday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday evening. I could stream it more in the morning because it's summer and well, yeah, and I'm free to do whatever I want. Military stuff ended finally. It was something. It was mostly like psychological and education stuff. Anyway, who do we raid? Twitch main game with amazing Twitcher leap from Kanye. Okay. More live codes on your PlayStation 3. What? Was also doing something with service manager. With service managers. Why can't I select anything? Because I'm focused on Chatri.
And we're going to have a state variable here.
What are you doing?
So the state variable will track which of the keys that we read. If we've read all the keys that we need, we can just abort.
But Chatri is on top.
So the way that we're going to do this is...
Hold on, how did they manage to do this?
Every line is in this
I could
format.
never do this.
So we're going to scan until we hit the colon, and then we're going to scan until we get to the new line.
I want to read the file name. Wait, file name is not displayed. Flux, well, we'll name P stuff. Read RAM. We're just gonna raid force.
No, what I think we'll do is we'll scan. Yeah, let's get a pointer here.
Yeah, see you, Nigel.
Okay, so pointer is going to be able
here.
to
Chat is nice.
ram buff.
Hopefully
actually, let's just ram
soon.
buff like so.
Which is next week, because today is the last day of this week. And
Okay,
yeah, weeks start on Monday for me, even though we have Sunday here.
The way that
and
we do this is
basically everywhere.
forever.
Anyway, okay, see you later. Jax, you're
Actually, while
you're
P
in
is
time.
smaller than space.end.
Bye.
Yeah, so while the
impressed.
pointer